everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to a brand new video. Today is a very exciting day because we are going for a 4D scan. I am literally so excited. Like, I feel like if all goes well and he plays ball, we're going to get to see his little features and oh, I'm so excited. I'm fully aware these don't always go to plan and it completely depends if baby's playing ball or where he's laid or everything like that, but fingers crossed. I've got some sweets at the ready, some Halloween sweets. I got these from Lidl. They're super sour bones. So some sugary sweets and I'm going to get a sugary drink. And I've drank loads, so I'm fingers crossed that we're going to get some good angles of him, which I'm so excited for. It's currently Thursday evening, nearly 5:30, and yeah, we're going really soon and I'm just so excited. I'm going with Tommy and my mum. It was supposed to just be me and my mum going, because Tommy has always been, and let me know if you're like this, but Tommy's always been one of those people where he's like, I'm not sure about a 4D scan, I'm not sure if I like the look of, like he says they look a bit like aliens at a 4D scan, and he's always been a bit like, I'm not sure if it's for me. So I was like, that's fine, like you don't have to go, but it's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm going to go. Obviously my mum's not going to turn that down, so my mum was coming with me. And then Tommy, last minute, has gone, I'm coming, I don't want to miss out. Like, obviously he doesn't want to miss out on seeing Bub. So me, Tommy and my mum are going, which is going to be really, really lovely. And yeah, I'm just hoping that he plays ball. I just cannot believe I'm 30 weeks now, which is just absolutely mental. Like 10 weeks to go. I think this year, we're going back to Bumpkins, by the way, in York. I think they say that you should go for a 4D scan. I'm sure it's between 27 weeks or 26 weeks and 33, something like that. So I'm like pretty much bang in the middle. So I'm really hoping that we get some good footage. I'm going to try and take you guys in with us. I'm not sure whether they'll let us record, so fingers crossed I'll be able to take you in with us. If not, they usually like send us like little video clips, so if not I'll just insert them for you guys to see. But let's just all hope and pray and keep our fingers crossed that we are going to get to see little Bub. Let me give you a Bump update. This is Bump. See, I look and think I'm look the same, but everyone always says to me, no, you're definitely getting bigger. I think it's because you just see your body like every day, don't you? But yeah, like I say, I got these sweets from Lidl. Halloween super sour bones. I love like a soury, sugary sweet, so I think I'm gonna really like these. I'm gonna take these in the car. I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna get myself a sugary drink. I'm gonna try and drink some more like water now, and basically just do everything in my power to try and get him in like a good position. I don't really know if I can control that. Tommy said he's feeling nervous.
I am a little bit.
Why are you nervous?
It's the first time we're gonna see.
Like properly see him. Like,
this is the first time we're gonna see what he's gonna look like, everything.
You've had scans before though, and you've never been nervous before.
You don't actually like see
him
like features.
Yeah.
You just see a head and a skull and a nose and this beautiful little picture, but this is the first time we're gonna see like what he's gonna look like.
Yeah, but he's gonna be beautiful.
Of course, and I don't doubt that, but like, he's still nervous.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
The most beautiful baby there ever was to be on the planet. He's still nervous.
Which he is gonna be, can I just say?
He is.
I was just saying to the vlog, you have literally only just decided you come in because you feel that they look a bit like aliens.
The entire time. I don't know. I've never liked the look of them. I've never looked at someone else's and thought, oh, I'd love to go to that. You know, like a scan. Like I enjoy going to scans.
Yeah.
I think they're amazing. But
yeah,
these I've just never really been that bothered about, and I have only just come to. I feel like
you've said from day one you're not sure, aren't you, about 4D scans? I
just feel like I'd regret not going more than I'd regret going.
You don't want to miss out on seeing him.
Don't want to miss out, and I just feel like it's my own, so it's not going to be as bad as what I think it.
It's not going to be as bad?
No, but I'm just getting all confused now. I don't know.
Basically, you don't see, when you look at other people's 4D images, you don't think they look like, you said they look a bit like aliens, whereas because it's yours, it's different and you want to see them.
Yeah, I just thought, yeah.
That makes sense. it's now Saturday morning. It's been a very, very chilled one. I've still got my pyjamas on. I did get my hair done last night after work. I actually asked her to trim quite a bit off because the ends felt really, it had grown loads. It's grown a lot, my hair, but they just felt really scraggly. So I actually took a few inches off, but it feels so much better. But my dad's actually currently here starting baby boy's nursery, so my little brother's here as well, so we're going to do some baking, and I thought we could do like a bit of autumnal baking. I've seen these cookies on Jane Patisserie's website, and they're just normal chocolate chip cookies, but then when they're done you put rollers on and make them look like spiders. I thought it'd be fun for me and my brother to do, so we're going to do that now. As always, I will leave the link to the recipe in the description box down below, but it's a good old Jane Patisserie, so we know it's going to be good. It is actually currently lunchtime now. I just said it was Saturday morning. Don't know where the time's gone. My dad came this morning, but yeah, I'm just having a really, really chilled one. Makeup free, pyjamas on, and me and my brother have literally just been sat chilling watching Harry Potter. Look, the spider one's Halloween.
So they have rollers?
Yeah.
Do you have rollers?
Yeah.
Do you have all the ingredients?
Yeah.
I think we might be able to do it.
I think we can do it. So you're going to need 125 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of light brown sugar, 75 grams of white granulated sugar, a medium egg, vanilla extract, which is optional, 300 grams of plain flour, 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon bicarbonate of soda, half teaspoon salt, 300 grams of chocolate chips. What do you need for the spiders?
16 rollers, 35 grams melted chocolate, and 16 edible eyes.
That's the only thing I don't have, the eyes, but I don't think we really need the eyes, do you? I think they look, that's what we're making. We just don't have the eyes, but I think that's fine, do you? We have everything else. Right, are we ready? Right, so first things first, it does say here, once you've made the dough, put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Should we just not do that bit?
Yeah,
I do this all the time.
What's it going to turn out like?
We could maybe just put it in the freezer for a bit. So we need to speed it up because you're probably going to want to take some home.
Yeah.
We'll just bake it and we'll see how we feel about putting it in the freezer to chill. Right. Should we do that?
Okay.
Okay, so we need to preheat the oven. If we're not going to put it to chill, if you're going to do it properly, follow the proper recipe, because we're just going to wing it, aren't we? But basically, once you've done all of your cookies and you've rolled it into balls, you're going to put it in the freezer for at least 30 minutes, or the fridge for an hour, which we're probably not going to do. And then whilst it's chilling, you're going to put the oven onto 180 fans. So we're just going to skip the chilling bit. I mean, I've never chilled it before when I've made cookies of you. I've put them straight in the oven. That's probably where I always go wrong, to be honest.
I never make cookies.
So right, the oven needs to go on to 180 fan. Do you want to do that?
Fan?
Right, so turn that one to there. Yeah, and then this one here, go like that until that says 180.
I wanna get you all alone now and go hide away from the lights, but I don't dare to, I'm too fragile, and for that I do apologize. Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I think I'm love drunk and it feels wrong, but I'm not afraid to admit I used to feel safe next to you, babe. Now I'm thinking I deserve a hit. Maybe someday we could work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? your safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. Love's too deep. Love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh baby, yeah. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down.
Okay, this is what the cookies turned out like. I don't think they resemble a spider in the slightest, I won't lie. We tried our best with the legs, but I think the eyes actually would have made a massive difference. My brother's already taken 4, hence why there's only 4 left, but I think they look pretty good. Do you want to try one?
Yeah, I'll try.
Or some of one? Do you want to just share one, or do you want the full one?
Yeah, share one, 'cause I just had fish and chips, so. Oh, spider. That's what that's supposed to be, is it?
Do you think it looks like a spider?
No.
Right, you can go first.
I like a cookie when it's like still soft. You know what I mean?
Nice or not?
Yeah.
That's not a...
Yeah, good. It's not the best cookies you've ever made, but it's still like
hard
a
on
really
the outside and soft on the
soft
inside.
on the inside. Still cookies when they're soft on the inside, fresh out the oven.
I think it's just a bit too chocolatey.
It is quite chocolatey.
Do you?
Yeah, not the best, not A1, but like a very good effort from you and Ralph there.
What could have been improved?
Be a little bit less chocolate.
Yeah. I think they would have been better without the spider touch, so without the rollers and the chocolate on the top.
Yeah, quite possibly. Like I do need them dying for a drink.
They are sickly, but they're really nice at the same time. I'd probably give it like a 6.5.
Yeah, it's quite a good score, that.
A little bit of a different setup for us. I'm just about to put a little bit of makeup on, so we're just going to nip out. And I actually have had a few of you message me over on Instagram asking for an updated skincare and makeup routine, so I thought I could kind of show you that now just as I'm getting ready. I'm just going to put a little bit on. I won't lie, at the minute though, I've got like you probably can't really see it on camera, but I've got a little bit of a rash on my skin. It's not really bad, but I have got a little bit of a rash, and I've got it all over my arms and stuff as well. I don't know if it's like a bit of a viral rash, because I actually had COVID last week. I literally dodged COVID. I've dodged it for the past 3 years ever since it came about, and I got it last week. Basically, I woke up and I felt like I had a really, really bad cold. So I googled the symptoms, and it was the new variant to a T. So I thought, I'll do a COVID test, and literally the COVID line came up within seconds, like really strong. I was so poorly for, I'd say, a good 3 days, but now I feel totally back to normal. I've just got a bit of an annoying cough. I don't know if that's maybe the rash, because I feel like I've had this rash before. I don't know if I maybe get it a little bit, you know, when I've been poorly. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have definitely had it before. But I've got it on like my shoulders, on my face. But anyways, to any of you that have had this new variant, it doesn't sound a lot, but honestly I was so poorly. So poorly. I'm so glad I feel better. I think that's one of the things as well when you're pregnant. It's like, is baby okay? That's another like worry of mine that I was really panicking about, but we're all good now. So as you can see, a bit of a different setup, because obviously I usually have my dressing table and stuff, but that's completely gone now. Dressing table, Hollywood mirror, everything has gone. So I'm literally back to sat on the floor in front of the mirror doing my makeup. But do you know what? It's absolutely fine. We've just got the big mirror that was in the other room. If any of you remember the one that I spray painted from IKEA. we've just got that in here now, so it's fine. It's a bit like getting towards the end of pregnancy, it's a bit like getting up and down and sat on the floor, like, you know, and drying your hair and stuff, but it'll be fine afterwards. So in terms of skincare then, like I say, a few of you have just asked to do like a bit of an updated skincare makeup regime. Makeup hasn't changed too much, to be honest, so I'll just kind of go through what I use like day to day. But in terms of skincare, I feel like I've really toned it down with my skincare since being pregnant. Obviously there's certain things you can't use on your skin when you're pregnant, so I've just kind of like toned it right down. I used to love using like my Lumi Spa and stuff, but I haven't actually used that throughout pregnancy. I'm not sure if you can or not. I'm guessing you probably can, but yeah, I've just like stripped everything back. So the cleanser that I absolutely love, and it's so affordable, is the CeraVe. I've actually been using CeraVe for a while, but I don't think I've used this one before and shown you. This is my second bottle of it. It's absolutely huge. It's off Amazon. I'm sure it's like £13 for that massive 473ml bottle. If I can find it, I'll link it down below because it's so good. It's a hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin. So I use that to cleanse my face morning and evening. If I've had makeup on, then I'll double cleanse. So I'll cleanse to get the makeup off, and then I'll cleanse to actually clean my face. So I use that. And then once I've cleansed, I've been banging on about this stuff for ages now, absolutely ages, but this stuff I feel like has really transformed my skin. I mean, it's not great at the minute, but I do feel like this has made such a difference to my skincare routine. So yeah, I use that as like a bit of a toner. I don't really tend to use a cotton pad. I tend to just put it on my hands and do it. So I use that twice a day. What I will say though, if you are going to try this, don't use it twice a day to start with. Like, build it up, because it can be quite strong. Pretty pricey, but really worth it. As you can see, there's like a little bit of a mixture of like prices in there. And then for moisturiser, I've been using, I never know how to pronounce this, is it Weleda Skin Food? I've had this for so long and never used it, and then I ran out of cream, like moisturiser, and I started to use this, and I've absolutely been loving it. It honestly feels like you're giving your skin a drink. This is the normal one, but I would quite like to try the light one, because this is really thick, like really thick. Whereas the light one's meant to be a bit thinner, so I think once I run out of this, I'm probably going to get the light one just to try, just to see which one I prefer. But what I also find with this is it's a really good base for makeup as well. It makes you look nice and glowy. And that is literally the 3 products I use. So I always cleanse, tone, moisturise. And they're the 3 things. And again, that's really affordable. I think it's like £12 maybe, but it lasts ages. And I do the same morning and evening. That is my skincare routine. It's very basic. Really affordable. Like I said, I know that's pretty pricey, but the other 2 are very affordable. My brother's just texted me. He's met David Platt. He's at football in Harrogate, and him, his wife and his kids are watching. Oh, I love it. If you don't know, we're very big fans of Coronation Street. I mean, I've not watched it in years, but you'll have seen it if you watched. Like this time last year, we went to the corridor. Like, we love it. That is really off topic, but I feel like I need to get back into Corrie, you know, because so many people are saying it's so good at the moment. So if you do watch it, let me know. I feel like because I'm hearing all this amazing stuff about it, it makes me want to get back into it. Anyways, right, so for makeup, like I say, I'm going to put some of the Skin Food on first. It's very thick, like I say, like really thick. It smells unbelievable as well. I'm just going to put a bit more on because I feel like my skin really needs it. So I put that on as my moisturiser. And then, to be honest, my foundation hasn't changed in years. I couldn't tell you the last time I changed my foundation. I always use this sponge. This is the marshmallow sponge? I got it off TikTok shop. Really good. Like, it just gets the job done. Like, if you look in comparison, the difference, mental. But another thing that I've tried once, so I can't even say like I'm converted, but I might actually try it again today, is putting my foundation on with a brush and then tapping it in. I might try that again today, because I did do that one day last week and quite liked it actually. But as for foundation, I'm still on with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin one. Get it in the shade 7 Neutral. I just love it. It's not full coverage, but it's not really lightweight. It's just, I feel like it's just the perfect in between. This is probably going to be a little bit darker than my skin because I'm very pale at the minute. Like I said, I've only just started to do this really. I don't usually do this. This is the In the Buff brush. Oh, where is it from? Cult Beauty, I think it was from. In the Buff. So as you can see, that's just all blended in so quickly. And then, like I said, then I'll go in and just tap it in with a beauty blender. And then I'm still on with the same concealer. If you're new around here, you won't have heard me rave about this, but this concealer is the best thing to ever exist. It's the Glow Hub Undercover Concealer. It's called the Zit Zap Concealer Wand, and it's got tea tree and salicylic acid in it. It's so good. So even when, obviously, I mean, putting makeup on your spots is never good, is it? But even when you are putting concealer on, it's kind of treating them at the same time because you've got your tea tree in there. And it's just a really good spot concealer as well. You know, like if you want a no makeup day but you want to cover your spots, it's absolutely incredible, and it's so affordable as well. So I use that concealer just to cover up any imperfections. And then I use the Beauty Crop F210 concealer brush. Looks like that. It's a really, really good concealer brush. Just like dab it in. Never been one of these people that's like really, really into makeup and like knows what I'm doing, so this is just me winging it. Just really use any concealer, to be honest. I do quite like this one. I've used this a few times before. In fact, I might use that today because my Aldi one's run out, but just any concealer really. I just like it to be quite bright under my eyes. And I just put it like so. And then again, dab, dab, dab with the beauty blender. I don't know if it's me, but I don't really think concealer does much. You know, like you see all these girls and they're like, it makes such a difference. I don't really think it makes much of a difference when I put it on, I won't lie. This is a new thing actually that I've probably not talked about before. Got these off TikTok Shop. They were in the sale on TikTok Shop a while back for $5 each, so I thought, oh, I'll try them, because I love blusher, but I've never used like a good liquid blush. And I see all over TikTok these Made by Mitchell blushes, and they were $5 each, so I thought, oh, I'll try them. This was a while back, and honestly they are so good. So I've got two shades. I've got Peach Sugar, which is like a pink, and then I've got Melon Sorbet, which is like a corally colour. Which one shall we go for? This is where I wish we were live and I could ask you. Let's go for the pinkier one. You don't need much. So just dab a bit on the cheek, like so. I love these blushes so much, they're so good. And then just dab that in. I mean, you probably really shouldn't just use the same beauty blender for every single thing, but I do. Okay, next up, powder. Don't really tend to use much powder. I'm not really a powdery kind of gal, but I'll use just a bit under my eyes, a bit here, and then just here in the corners of my nose, because I feel like that's where I go quite shiny and oily. But I like more of a glowy look, so that's why I don't really use much powder. And I just use this brush. This is just a Real Technique 402 setting brush. So yeah, just literally dab. And like I said, I really don't put much on at all. And then just a little bit here. And that's it. And the powder that I use is the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe Setting Powder. This has literally lasted me so long and it's such a good powder. I'd quite like to try the, you know, you can get the pink powders now. They're meant to be really good. I do need to get some more bronzer because I haven't had any bronzer in a long time. Another Real Technique brush. This is the Real Technique 400 blush brush, and then just my standard blusher from Primark in the shade Kimball. And I'll just literally go over that just to kind of set it. I haven't had LVL done in literally the longest time. I really do want to get it done again because I used to get it done all the time, and I feel like it makes such a difference. Like you feel just so much more awake and like put together when you've not got any makeup on. But I'm just curling my eyelashes with these Tweezerman lash curlers. These are pretty pricey, but I don't know if you can see the difference, but they're really good. For mascara, I've said this time and time again, but I'll literally use any. I'm quite enjoying this one from Primark. It's Wonderlash. I do need to get another though, because I've had this for quite a while. So I'll just put a bit of mascara on. That's another thing. I only ever put mascara on my top lashes. I don't know if anyone else is the same. I used to always put it on both. And then a couple of years ago, I stopped putting it on the bottom. And I've never looked back. I just prefer it so much more. This is actually really getting really sad because, again, for any of you that watch my Primark hauls, you'll know that I bang on about this eyebrow pencil from Primark. It's so good. I don't think they sell it anymore, or my Primark don't sell it. Like, every time I go in I look and they never had them. But when I got these, I stocked up and I got like 4 or 5. So I've had them for ages, and this is my last one and it's running out. Before that, I used to use the Refi, and this is like the perfect dupe for the Refi eyebrow pencil. So when this runs out, I'm going to be really, really sad because it's just, I think it's like £2–3. It's a fraction of the price. All I do with my eyebrows is like I draw underneath a bit, draw on top, and then just like where the arch is, just slowly draw down a bit. And that's all I do. Finally, for the brows, they've got to be glue. See, this is why I think I do it in such a random order, because when I watch people on TikTok, they always seem to do their eyebrows first, but I've just never done that. Should maybe try it. And then, to be honest, I'm not going to put anything on my lips because I'm only nipping out to the shop. I'm not really going anywhere. And then as for setting sprays, I'm so sad this has run out. I had 3, again, got roped in on TikTok shop, but had 3 setting sprays. I have the Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist. I got the Wee Cherie Hydrating one. And then I also got the Vitamin C one. The Vitamin C one was my favourite, but I've well and truly run out of that, so I'm just going to use up the last bit of this. But if I had to recommend which one I'd get the Vitamin, I'm sure it's Vitamin C. It's like got an orange lid. Really good. What I will say is, obviously, when I had my dressing table, I had a big drawer and everything was like, you know, like organised. I could see everything and I loved it. And I was like, right, I need to find myself like a big makeup bag to put everything in. And I saw this in TK Maxx and I absolutely love it. And I thought it'd be a really, really good Christmas present as well. This is what it looks like. You could get it in blue, like bright blue. Bright, I don't know why I said it like that. Bright blue, or like this. It's like a tealy blue. Maybe it doesn't show on camera. Or lilac. And I just, A, really liked the pattern. Oh. And B, it's absolutely huge. So you've got 2 zips. And it's absolutely massive. It only cost £15, which I thought was quite good for a makeup bag, considering how big it is. So yeah, all my makeup just gets kept in there, and then I have to put it down the side of the wardrobe. And that's my new makeup station. But it's fine, we don't mind. Just getting back used to it, because I used to always sit on the floor to do my makeup, so I'm just kind of getting used to it again. But yeah, for those of you that asked, there is my makeup and skincare routine. Like I say, pretty basic, but yeah, that's just kind of what works for me. I've just come out because I want to nip into M&S to see their Halloween food. I also want to nip to the garden centre to get a couple of those Jellycat teddies, so we've just nipped out. I don't actually think we've updated you since the 4D scan. What were your thoughts?
Oh.
Are you glad you went?
Yes, I'm glad I went. Absolutely. I don't love them.
Right.
Like, I love going to scans and things, and it was good, but like the pictures you get and things, I don't think they're amazing pictures, but it was a good experience.
So you're glad you went?
Yeah.
Well, when we went in, we were allowed to actually film in there, but I've looked back at the clips we got, and obviously Tom's trying to film, but he's obviously watching what he's doing, so the camera's like going up and down a bit. So I think I'm just going to, well, I will have inserted the clips that they've given us, so you can see it a little bit more clearer. But I thought we got some really good pictures. Like, look at this. Let me just...
People are saying, oh, he looks like me, or, you know, he's got Ellie's nose or whatever, and like, I'm like, where are you getting that from? How do you see who he looks like?
I think he looks exactly like Tommy. And I put it on my Instagram story, and so many of you replied saying, oh my god, he's Tommy's double. Like, everybody is saying that.
I just don't see it.
Really?
Whether it's because it's me, but I just don't.
I like, oh, honestly. I just think you can proper.
How
Oh my
can you say
god, how
that's
do you
my
not
nipple?
see that? It does, it honestly.
Well, I hope he does. Don't
I think
get
he
me
does.
wrong.
I think he looks like Tommy to a T. I thought it was a really good experience, but we went in and he was like laid in like a ball with his, like his feet were covering his face. Is that what she said? Like,
To a start, honestly, I think he's doing a bit of gymnastics in there. Like, it
Yeah.
just, he's at one point his legs were over his head, and then his arms, and then, oh god,
yeah,
he's all over the shop.
he was all over the spot. We did manage to actually see him quite clearly.
Yeah, she got some really good, clear pictures for us.
Yeah, but she was like, I think you should come back in a couple of weeks because I'll be able to get even clearer ones. So she said come back in a couple of weeks for free, which I thought was amazing. Like, if I'd have walked out of there and wasn't going back, I was happy with what we saw. Were you?
Yeah, I was, to be fair. Like, I didn't feel like I needed to go back.
I didn't, but obviously we're not going to turn down a free scan. If she says we can go back, we're going to go back. But do you think you'll come back?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll come back, won't I? I won't miss out again.
But
not again, but I won't miss out, but yeah.
yeah, but we were really happy. So when she said, do you want to come back? We were like, yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go back in a couple of weeks to see him again. So that's an added bonus. But anyways, I thought we'd just do a quick update. I think it was definitely worth going. And I was really over.
I think it's definitely worth doing. Definitely. And if you're in the situation where you're thinking about, oh, but don't listen to me, I was maybe wrong. So just go and do it.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. I won't lie, I'm quite disappointed with the selection. This is literally all they've got. We picked up 2 things so far. You can always rely on Percy Pigs, and then these are what I wanted. And then I can see the Hallow Scream Munch all gone, and then the Malloweenies all gone. But Tom, I feel like these might.
A bigger variety of things when you said we're coming into Marks & Spark.
Well, I did like, and you should see the Christmas stuff. And then this is the Halloween stuff. Tom, these sound a bit of you though. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Might not be that big, is it? Might not be a good seller.
What do you think to them? White chocolate and chocolate pieces. I'm not feeling them.
I'm not that bothered about
really?
them.
They've got these. I mean, I don't really know what's Halloween. Oh, they're gonna be a mummy. That's a mummy. Got it.
Colin
Makes sense. I do like Colin.
I like Colin.
They're cute as well. £3.25 for them.
Colin's quite cool, actually.
Then you've got these Halloween mini cupcakes.
I think they're quite good what they've got.
What else have they got? Sour spiders, eyeballs.
Or a frog.
Oh, cute.
Oh, they're cute today, are they, frogs?
Yeah, I don't mind it in a chocolate form.
Oh.
We've got these for Halloween. But yeah, aside from that, what was in there? Vampire fangs. We had them last year, like they're like cheesy crisps. But yeah, I won't lie, this is the only selection they've got. On another note, M&S baby's clothes is literally just the cutest thing in the whole world. Don't you think, Tom? I mean, he's looking at school uniforms. I think we're a little bit.
I actually started on the wellies.
Oh.
And then just got diverted.
Oh, look at this. That is so cute. They just have such amazing stuff. Look at that. And it's so soft as well, like it feels like really good quality. Look at that. That is adorable. Anything screaming out to you, Tom? I actually bought this. How cute is that? I said, is there anything screaming out to you?
No, not screaming.
Oh, really? Oh. I just love looking at baby stuff. Absolutely love it. That blanket's cute as well. There's loads of cute stuff. But I think all we need to come in, I say all I need to come in for, and then I'm just looking at all the baby stuff. All I actually need to get is some more of these because I got the wrong size, like I say. I'm on a baby clothes shopping ban, so we just need to get what we need to get.
She is.
Well, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. It's not summer. It's October. It's definitely not summer. Oh my god, love that. Anyways, wow. This is just incredible. Are you excited, Tom?
No, no.
Why?
I'm excited for the Christmas time, but I don't really want to see Christmas decorations this early.
Wait, it's nearly November.
No, it's not.
It is. A couple of weeks. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to come back in here with someone who actually appreciates it. Because I feel like I'm with bloody Grinch. I feel like I'm with the bloody Grinch. Wow. This is amazing. Oh, so excited. Come on.
I was at the beach last week. Summer.
You like Christmas?
Not in September.
Is this song getting you in Christmas spirit a bit there? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm literally so excited for Christmas. Even more so this year. Right, Tom. We're looking for these, look. I just want a couple of these teddies to like put on shelves and stuff. You know what I mean? Just to jazz it up a bit. I think maybe just 2.
What matter?
Just like safari little teddies, you know, like to put on the shelves and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we've already got a lion, haven't we, and a monkey. So probably not a lion or a monkey.
Not really much.
Like giraffe. If we could see maybe like a giraffe, an elephant, you know, those kind of things. I've just said no lion, but how cute is that? It's not really looking great, is it?
None of that going on here.
No. Okay then. Is there none at all?
Bunny rabbits, but no.
I'm sure there was them. I'm sure there was an elephant last time I came in. On another note, how cute are these? Do you know what? Considering I hate frogs, I actually think that is quite cute. But I think, to be honest, a bit of a big fat fail. There's nothing. Last time I was in, this is a point. If you see something, you have to get it, because last time I was in, I'm sure there was elephants, giraffes, and there's literally nothing. There's no safari animals. Oh, what are they? Monkey. The only like one that I've seen is this giraffe. That's £40. Aside from that, I can't see anything, so I think I'm probably gonna have to look online. That was a big fat fail. If anybody knows of any places online where I can get, well, not even just online, anywhere where I can get some like safari themed cuddly toys, then please do let me know. I think I'm gonna have a little look online when I get back, because obviously you can get jelly cats online, but they don't have to be jelly cats. It's just they're the ones I saw and thought were cute. But I basically want a giraffe and an elephant, because we've got a lion, which we got from IKEA, and we've got a monkey, which we got from IKEA. So I just want like a little giraffe and a little elephant to sit on the shelves. So please let me know if you know of any places to look. But that was such a fail, and so was M&S. I feel like I had high expectations.
We got to see the Christmas decorations at the garden centre, so.
Wow. I mean, it did put me in a good festive spirit. There was Christmas music playing. When do you think?
Outside the broad sunshine.
It's sunshine, but it is only 11 degrees. It's not warm.
It's sunny, and it's just.
But that's typical autumn weather, cold but sunny. It's like amazing. That's like the best type of weather, don't you think? I mean, you just prefer sunny and hot.
I prefer warm weather. Warm, so.
So when do you think is the right time for Christmas decorations to be put out then?
1st of December.
1st of December? No, you're joking, aren't you?
Middle of November at the earliest I want to be seeing Christmas decorations.
No, absolutely not. I feel like the 1st of November is when I want to start seeing them. So I get why shops put them up in October. So then they're there and ready.
Put them up? Oh, yeah, I don't doubt that, because obviously they need to sell them for us to all see them in November, but still, I don't need to be.
You're such a Scrooge.
I'm not a Scrooge. I think most people would agree with me.
Let us know in the comments, what do you think? I get it when they're out in September, get that far too early.
It's pretty much September.
It's not, it's the middle of October. I can kind of agree with you to a certain extent, but I don't agree that it should be the last bit of November. That bit I don't agree with. But anyways, let me know if any of you know of any places to get some cute, like, safari cuddly toys, just like some little ones. Not like really small, but you know, like medium sized ones. But I think when I get home I'm just gonna have a little browse on the internet and see what I can find. I might have a little look on Amazon actually. They might have some on there. Never thought of that. It is now a little bit later on. I've just been editing this video. I had a little look online. There's actually quite a few, you know, when you look online. There's obviously the Jellycat website, which you can get them from. And I've also seen some on Mamas and Papas, which are actually in the sale. So I might actually order those ones. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and end today's video here. I really hope you've enjoyed spending the day with us. If you have, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye!